Hello guys, Boy here. Today we play Beyond Two Souls, day 98 of the month of YouTube, and day 67 of the month of part 2, and day 22 of the month of the promise of YouTube part 3. Now technically, we finally sorry for the blackout, technically I have some issues, but then we are back again. But for now, we definitely have our freedom back. Finally, real freedom. Huh? What? Still here. Okay, true freedom, but now we have our brother back. But with now the line. But now here we are in the present.
Terrifying things. I tell myself it's only nightmares, but I know it's not true. Once Pandora's box is open,
Cannot be opened. Cannot be closed. In the memory of, bro. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. And that was Beyond Two Souls. Negativities. The only negativity I have in this game is only the choices buttons. The choices I need to move right, left, up, down. That was basically the. Damn. That was basically the only problem that I have about this game. And besides the point, that was technically the only possibilities I have on the ways. But you know what? That was the only negativity one. And also the buttons, it was able to be a little difficult. That was the only, at least of the buttons. And the only confusion is that technically I have to press multiple buttons just to basically get that right. Which I don't really mind doubt it, but that was basically it, the point. Positives. Was it the person next to me? I have many possibilities. Anyways. Positives. At least the story was able to be short, 5 hours of a story. And I guess you can say now, it was a little bit more like the Aiden was basically the only positives. I mean, it was basically the whole way that I got a little bit of the story fast and done. And even though it would be manners now supposed to be more like be more accessible than usual on the Aiden. And be fair with you here, I'm a little bit proud of technically this game has at least some Aiden in it, because basically Aiden was able to be the only positive all throughout months you can survive that far done into the beginning and to the end. And also the child missions that would be short. That was the only positive about it. I tell you the story of now a woman has the ability to have powers, but actually the brother do all the powers, and also she has to do to continue for null. But now basically the story of Julius how basically be a child, being in a lab, being in a CIA agent, and then find true freedom. But then actually the netherworlds are basically like the enemy, also with humans as well. But with all the journey said and done, with the journey ahead of me, was to be more like a basically like I must to I able to take care of all of them with all way of powerhouse and all. But also without that in my mind, I must be pressed about it. That's because basically this game is also to be an impressive game with incredible fights. And even though basically turns out to find out that technically Aiden was a person all alone, it turns out that technically Judy was supposed to have been a sibling, a brother, but unfortunately doesn't have one. Only his imaginary version. But then actually no, we're facing both enemies, both human and both creatures. We take them down. But the future is basically destructive than usual. But likely enough, she found her freedom shortly after. But unfortunately, he take a short break for the world to be destroyed again. But at least for now, we managed to do so far more way of goodness. Because as a child, we become, or to a lapdog, or to a science child, it was said to be difficult to be our basically facing our bad moments, and also with good moments because it will help people with this power. But at least for now, it was really impressive and done. She found her peace at last. Now this has become an experiment. He have no parents. He's basically always difficult way as an outsider. He's found her home at last, and a final moment. He found lost enough to see herself, to see that world get destroyed. But for her, it was worth enough. And even though it's all about teamwork, hard combat mechanics, story for a lab girl to a really freedom one, to find being able to find some of the destruction at the end. And even though all of these are to get some find new peace, or find she set the down of destruction of a humanity that they robbed her after so many years of being a lad, and also found true peace, but also found some destruction, but at least found some true peace at the end. All of that just become for two brothers, for two siblings, just to get on alone, and love also, both sibling and romance, and also with the destruction all ahead of them, was worthy, I guess, was that doubt. A great game. A really great game with difficult mechanics and everything, but a great game. And that piece.